emergency that has been removed is the fact that the Jansangh at that point of time did not take part in the movement.
Okay.
That is, and what they did at that point of time, that whole chapter has been removed.
Gaurav, finish your point, yeah.
So, for 75 years, we've studied history with a slant is the allegation from one side. The allegation now is you're studying history from another slant. Let's look at history as facts. Look at what's happening in South Africa, for example. Whatever's happened, there was a truth and reconciliation effort based on which they're moving forward. Once you have truth and reconciliation, based on facts, you build the foundation of a very strong nation. That is what is required, not selective erasing. For example, if the Mughals were deliberately targeting Ayodhya, Mathura and Kashi temples, why were they targeting Ayodhya, Mathura and Kashi? Because that's the base of the civilization that we come from in this land. If an effort was being made to remove it, let's rebuild it. Let's rebuild it in a strong way so that our civilizational roots remain strong to build a strong nation. Ayodhya, Mathura and Kashi. Let's study the correct history. We will move forward in a positive way.
Look, if, as Gaurav is saying, that history textbooks over the years have skimmed over atrocities committed by Muslim leaders, maybe it was done at that age in the immediate aftermath of partition, to ensure that communal passions were not ignited. There was obviously also a Nehruvian school of historians who perhaps also were felt that history needed to be taught in a particular way to ensure that the young didn't sort of get into a Hindu-Muslim enmity. I have no problems if over time you want to change that, review that, no problem.
And get facts out.
But do not portray it in a manner where one side becomes only villainous and the other side becomes only heroic, because that is dangerous. Similarly, what is happening on the Gandhi-Godse debate also is fitting into that.
Are you willing to do both?
Over time, there's an attempt to legitimize almost Godse. No, there's an attempt being made almost to legitimize Godse in some form to try and give a rationalization for what he did. I think all of that is dangerous, because all of that shows that political
So you can be selective some places, you cannot be selective in some places.
That's not true. No, all I'm saying is that I think we need to get out of who's the hero, who's the villain. History is complex, complicated. When you're young, you need to give them basic facts. Over time, if they develop interest in it, they can go and explore much more and have more, a more reasoned debate. But let's not get into politicizing history. That's my problem. It's
so for
all
75
about
years,
politics at the
if
moment.
75 years there's been politicization of history, if pendulum has gone on one side, it will go on the other side. It will. I am not doing what about sir, I'm a student of history.
It happened then, so why is
I am a student of history. I'm a student of history. I will give you pure facts.
Gaurav seems to be saying it happened for 70 years, 75 years shift. So why, the pendulum has swung, so now we are going to do it our way.
I'm not saying we.
What rubbish is that?
I am sorry. I'm not saying we. I am saying now.
I thought you are writing the book.
I am writing you facts from.
No, you said you are a historian.
I'm not a historian. That is how you misrepresent facts. I said I'm a student of history. I did not say I'm a.
We are all students of history.
So Shah Jahan, for example, there was a massive famine in Deccan. Yeah, 1630 to 1632, millions died. Shah Jahan, 2 years later, starts building the great Taj Mahal. Okay, Aurangzeb. You said let's not make it Hindu-Muslim. Of course, it should never be Hindu-Muslim. It should be fact.
You're only focusing on Mughal rulers.
I am sorry. Well,
that's all you're doing.
That's the debate, on television every day on Mughals being removed from history. I am saying
no, that's because television
don't remove Mughals.
Television wants to demonize Muslims.
Television wants tell them how Aurangzeb had Guru Tegh Bahadur beheaded in Delhi.
Agree.
Bhai Matidas, Bhai Satidas,
Gaurav, answer me a simple question.
Burnt alive, boiled in a cauldron.
Answer me a simple question. Should today's Muslims pay the price for what Aurangzeb did?
Do today's Muslims identify with Aurangzeb?
No, they don't.
Good.
I don't believe they do.
Why should they be worried?
They certainly don't.
Yeah, then why should they be worried?
This is not a sociological
because it goes into politics. That's why.